This year, the Louisiana Superdome is the new home of the Sugar Bowl for the 42nd Sugar Bowl Classic, matching the University of Alabama of the Southeastern Conference and Penn State University, the pride of the East. Red-hatted Alabamans and blue-bonneted Penn Staters began the slow but steady march towards the fabulous Dome Stadium, housing for the first time the annual Sugar Bowl Football Classic. And as the rays of the setting sun tint the mammoth structure, ticket stubs are carefully clipped as the vanguard of the 75,212 spectators file through the turnstiles, eager to get an inside view of Louisiana's new sports palace. The Sugar Bowl Queen, Miss Janice Urban of southeastern Louisiana, is crowned by President Clifford H. Kern, Jr. The Penn State Blue Band comes on the field to the delight of their followers. Alabama's $1 Million Band performing as hordes of Crimson Tide fans cheer. Southern University's famed marching band from Jaguarland delights the early arrivals with their fancy gyrations. Alabama's Crimson Tide, champions of the Southeastern Conference, on the field. And next, the Penn State Nittany Lions. The bands form USA on the field, and the national anthem is played. Captains and game officials meet at midfield on the velvety carpet for the coin toss. Referee Clint Fuller of Malvern, Arkansas, meets with captains of Penn State and Alabama, using the official bicentennial coin, which commemorates the 200th year of our country's birth, to start the 42nd Sugar Bowl Classic. Penn State wins the toss of the coin. They elect to receive. Berry kicks off for Bama to the Lion 12-yard line. Monty has the ball. Out to the 15, up to the 20, and on to the Penn State 25, where Duncan makes the stop. 1st and 10, Penn State. Andrus handing off to Petchel, who goes up the middle for 3. Now it's 3rd and 7. Andrus back to pass. Throws to Cefalo. He's got it for 14 big yards and first down at the Lion 39. 1st and 10. Andrus handing off to Taylor, and that's good for 5 yards before Montgomery smears him. Playing a first down after a quarterback sneak. Andrus drops back to throw, throws a screen pass to Petchel, but it loses a yard. Now Andrus to Taylor on the draw play, but Penn State fails to gain. So it's 4th and 4 from the Bama 45. And Barr tries a 62-yard field goal, but it's far too short. It's Bama's ball on their own 20. Richard Todd handing off to Davis up the middle for 3 yards. Rosecrans tackles him. Todd again handing to Davis. Off tackle for 3 more yards. Hostetler is the man to make the stop. 3rd and 4 now at the Bama 26. Todd dropping back to throw, finds Joe Dale Harris. It's complete. Beautiful catch there. Harris reverses his field now. Comes to the near sidelines. He's got running room. And watch him pick him up and put him down. Harris, 54 yards. They're cornering him on the sidelines. They finally bump him out. First down at the Penn State 20. Let's watch an instant replay now of the pass completion, Todd to Harris, that covered 54 yards. Watch him as he picks up some fine Alabama blocking, lets it get in front of him, and lead the way. So it's 1st and 10 now for Alabama. Todd drops back to throw. Newsome on the right side has the ball. Breaks 1 tackle, picks up 9 yards before Buttle tackles him. Now Todd to Davis, over right guard for 4 yards and first down at the Lions 7. Todd on a keeper is thrown for a 4-yard loss. Here's Richard handing to Shelby. Sweeping out to the right side. Shelby's got 7 yards before Cota wraps him. Todd to Davis for a quickie and 1 yard. It's 4th and goal now from the Penn State 3-yard line. And Ridgeway has a 25-yard field goal attempt. It's up. It's good. 5:35 remaining in the first quarter, and Alabama leading by a score of 3-0. Berry kicks off to the Penn State 1-yard line, and Fitzke is waiting. He has it out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and down at the 16 by Taylor. Let's pick it up 2nd and 9 now. As Andrus goes back to pass, keeps and runs the right side, has running room to the 20, the 25, out to the 28. Andrus handing to Taylor over right tackle for a big 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Andrus to the 2nd man, Cefalo. Over tackle for 5 yards. Woody Lowe makes the stop. Andrus again to Cefalo, but Charlie Hanna stops him for a 2-yard loss. Failing to get first down, Barr punts from his own 38. Shelby is waiting at the 17. Stutter stepping up to the 19 and down at the 20. Here's Todd with the bluff and on a keeper, thrown for a 3-yard loss by Alleman. Richard Todd dropping back to pass now. Set up. Having trouble. He's sacked for a 9-yard loss. Great defensive play here by Penn State. Todd back to throw. Goes up the middle. Newsome on the receiving end. He's got the ball. 26 yards. He goes with the football as the first period ends. Bama leading it 3-0. Here's an instant replay of the pass completion now. Todd to Newsome as it's seen from the end zone level. State's defense stiffens. Nelson here spirals a 45-yard punt to the 18 of the Lions. Marty has it there. Back to the 20 and out to the 23. Andrus rolling to the right, looking for a receiver, throws for Marty, incomplete, broken up by Prudhomme. Andrus handing off to Taylor up the middle for a 1-yard gain. Now it's 4th and 9. And Barr is back to kick. And he gets off a beauty. 49 yards he drills this one. Shelby is waiting at the Alabama 27. Brings it back to the 30. Great pursuit. And down at the 33. Todd back to throw, complete to Stock. He gets 4 yards before Buttle makes the stop. Todd back again to pass. This time, Joe Dale Harris is the target. He's got the ball 15 yards downfield for a first down. 1st and 10 at the Penn State 49. Todd handing off to Stock around the left side, and Stock's got 5. 3rd and 7 now. Todd keeps, but he's sacked by Hostetler and loses 7 yards. Another great Penn State effort. It's 4th and 14 at the Bama 47. Nelson punting away. Kicks one to the Penn State 16. Marty returning it back to the 20 for a first down. Now playing 3rd and 9 from the Penn State 21. Andrus rolls out to the right. Goes to the air, complete. Barbinchak has it for 10 yards and first down. Andrus to Suey on the draw, up the middle. It's good for 4 before he's stopped by Hubbard. Andrus again, back to pass. Goes to Suey in the flat, good for 4 more. Pizzatola wraps him up. 4th and 1 at the Penn State 40. And Barr back to kick. A beautiful 45-yard shot to the Bama 15. On the bounce, Shelby fields it and brings it back to the Alabama 18. 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. Todd pitches to Shelby, sweeping right. He's out to the 20, the 25, and down at the 28. Todd to Davis, up the middle for 4, and a first down. Here's Todd on the keeper, but he fails to gain as Alleman makes the stop. Todd handing off to Taylor. Good for 2. After a 15-yard penalty, Todd backs up to pass, keeps the football instead, picks a hole, scampers for 9 yards. Hostetler finally stops him. It's 4th and 11 at the Bama 30. Nelson, punting for Alabama, kicks 43 yards to the Penn State 27. Marty has the football. And watch this fella pick him up and put him down as he fights for yardage, 17 yards to the Lion 44. Andrus sets up the end around, gives it off to Pritzky. He sweeps the left side, and Pritzky is into Alabama territory to the Bama 37. With 1:30 to play in the first half, Andrus drops back to pass, throws for Barbinchak, but Prudhomme, watch him now, comes up with the interception at the Bama 6. And time is run out. Alabama leads 3-0 at halftime. For Penn State, Barr opens the second half, kicking off down to the Bama goal line, and Shelby is waiting there. He has it out to the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, on his way to the 18-yard line. After 3 plays, it's 4th and 1 at the Bama 27, and Nelson punts away. 42 yards, his kick goes to the Penn State 31, where the ball is finally going to be down by Henderson. 3rd and 3 now. Andrus back to pass. Leroy Cook breaks through and sacks him for a 7-yard loss. 4th and 10, and Barr booms one of the big kicks of the night, a 55-yarder to the Bama 14. Shelby has it, bringing it back to the 20 and out to the 22. Richard Todd calling the signals for Alabama. On the keeper over left tackle, he stopped cold by Alleman. to get a first down with 4th and 1. Nelson punts 37 yards to the Penn State 31. Great coverage by Alabama, and Marty calls for the fair catch. Andrus in a passing situation elects to run with the ball, and look at him go. 14 yards up the middle, first down of the Penn State 49. Andrus back to pass again. Throws this time complete to Petchel. 14 yards and first down at the Bama 33. Andrus hands off to Taylor up the middle for 2. Andrus again to Taylor on the slant. Over left tackle, he picks up 5. Bama holds, and on 4th and 2 at the Bama 25, Barr attempts a 42-yard field goal. It's good to tie the score with 4:33 remaining in the quarter. 3-3. Barr kicking off. It's deep down to the Bama 4. Shelby scoops it up, out to the 10, up to the 15, down at the 20. Todd on the first play with a handoff to Shelby over left tackle. He's good for 7 yards. Now quarterback Richard Todd using the pitch out. Stock has it for 6 yards and first down at the Bama 34. The Bear on the sidelines with strategy. Todd now, well-executed play-action pass. And it's complete to Newsome. Down the sidelines, 55 yards to the Penn State 11. Now Todd hands to Culliver. He hits the middle, but fumbles after being hit by Buttle. Loses 3 yards, but Todd recovers for Alabama. Now it's 2nd and 13 from the Penn State 14. Todd pitches left to Stock. He scampers down the left sidelines, in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama. Here's the instant replay from a close view of Bama's touchdown play. It's Richard Todd holding as Ridgeway converts the extra point, and Bama leads 10-3 with 1:42 remaining in the third quarter. Perry kicks off of Bama, and it's deep into the Penn State end zone. The ball is down by Marty, and Penn State will play it from their own 20. Coach Joe Paterno fires his Lions up on the sidelines. Andrus pitches to Geis, and watch Geis as he finds running room. He breaks and goes 29 yards down the sidelines, all the way to the Lion 49. It's 1st and 10, Penn State. Andrus passes complete to Barbinchak, good for 4 yards. Now Andrus to Geis, who drives up the middle for 3. Andrus to Geis once again for 4 big yards and a first down at the Bama 40 as the third quarter ends with the score Alabama 10, Penn State 3. Andrus rolling to the left. Fires complete to Schuler, good for 9 yards. Now it's Andrus handing off to Geis up the middle for 4 and a first down. On a handoff from Andrus, Taylor hits right guard and gets 4. Now it's 3rd and 4, and Barr tries a 37-yard field goal. It's good, and it's Alabama 10, Penn State 6 with 11:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Barr kicks off for Penn State to the Bama 5. Nathan out to the 10, the 15, to the 20, the 25. He stumbles and falls forward to the 27. Richard Todd on the keeper, runs the right side, has running room, and picks up yardage. He gains 8. on the keeper, pitches to Stock, and Stock's got 3 more. Now it's Culliver over left tackle for 8 big yards and first down. Quarterback Todd back to throw, has Stock, throws complete, good for 20 yards, first down at the Penn State 25. Again, Todd back to go to the air. Newsome on the left side, good for 7. Todd on a keeper, can't shake Alleman loose. He loses 5. Now Todd back, sets up and lofts one to Brown in the left flat. 15 yards, first down Alabama at the 8-yard line. Todd on the keeper over the right side. Alleman stops him for a yard loss. The Alabama quarterback goes back to pass, but Crosby is through and sacks him for 2 yards behind the line. 4th down, Bama goes for the field goal. Ridgway trying a 28-yarder. It's good. Alabama with 3:19 remaining in the game leads 13-6. Berry kicks off for Alabama to the Penn State end zone and 1 yard deep. And Monty elects to bring it out to the 5, the 10, out to the 14. On a handoff from Andress, Geis hits the left side and gets 9. Andress takes to the air. Complete to Cephalo. Good for 7 and first down to the Penn State 30. It's 3rd and 11 now. Watch Andress on the reverse to Barbanchak. Barbanchak looks like he picks up 10 big yards, but he's short. And that sets up one of the biggest plays of the night. 4th and 1. Andress to Marty now. The entire Alabama line holding tight. Did he get the yard? Well, we'll have to wait for the measurement. An important first down, maybe. Bama's ball, though. No? Yes, it is Alabama's ball. They have held. They take over at the Penn State 39 with 1:15 remaining. Todd runs out the clock on the next series, and the final score is Bama 13, Penn State 6. As the crowds cheer, Alabama coach Paul Bryant and most valuable player quarterback Richard Todd of Bama receive their trophies. The first Sugar Bowl football classic in the Louisiana Superdome and the 42nd in the long and successful Midwinter Series is now history, witnessed by a sellout crowd of 75,212. The Sugar Bowl, the city of New Orleans, and the state of Louisiana were proud to be your host during your stay in our community, and cordially invite you to visit us again next year when another super attraction will be staged by the Sugar Bowl in the Louisiana Superdome.